Hello babes, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. Okay babes, so today we have a spooky video. Not spooky, but I wanted to share with you guys my paranormal experiences that I have throughout my life. They're not a lot, but today I'm gonna be telling you guys 3 different experiences that for real got me scared. So if you guys want to see and listen what it was, let's start with the video. Okay babe, so the first story happened in Mexico. I know you guys are gonna be like, every scary story happens in Mexico, but no babes, I have some here in the US. So like I said, I'm gonna go through in order of what was the worst and what was the least scary, even though I feel like all of them were scary to me. So like I said, this is the first one and it happened in Mexico. To be more specific, it happened in Acapulco. So I went for vacations with my brother. We were gonna stay there the whole summer vacations. So I was in my grandma's house that day. It was around 4ish, I think it was late already, 4 a.m. babes, not 4 p.m. It was 4 a.m. and your girl wanted to go to the bathroom. So there was a bathroom inside the room, but I was so scared to go in there because one time I found a snake and your girl was scared. So I got traumatized. So I was like, no. So the other restroom we had was was all the way on the other side of the house. So I had to cross the living room, the kitchen, and then the whole yard, and then get to the room that had the other bathroom that was all the way in the corner on back of the house. So I walked there like a brave, I walk all the way over there like a brave girl. And so I go in there, I'm doing my thing, and just to mention, the doors of the closet from that room were broken. So one of them was they were like this. So one of them was laying inside the closet and the other one was just on top of it. So I go in there and everything, and all of a sudden I hear a knock, like a knock, like that, and I was like, weird. So I let it pass, I was like, I'm still asleep, whatever, nothing happens. So then I hear another knock, and then I start to get scared, baby. I was like, oh my god, what's happening? So then all of a sudden I decide to be brave and just go like that to the side and through the door see what, if there was someone there or something, even though it was only me and my grandma in the house. So then I'm just confused because I don't see nothing. So then I'm like, okay, Mel, you're still you're still half asleep, let it pass, hurry up and get to the bed, So babes, your girl, it's pulling up her pants and I hear another knock, but this time I heard it something felt. So I'm literally I'm so scared now, but I'm good, My mother-in-law isn't here, and then my dogs are there. I'm just scared. And then I hear again, but this time, babes, it was different. Because when I get out of the bathroom to check, the doors were like this. And then I walk towards the door because I feel like I saw something. So I go towards the doors and I put it on everything you guys want that I saw a little silhouette of a little girl. I ran through to my grandma's room. I pull up the blanket on top of me and I couldn't sleep the whole night, babes. I was so scared. I was never again using the bathroom. I prefer to hold it until the next morning. But babes, I was so scared. Literally, it had never happened to me. It was my first paranormal experience. And everything is worse in a place that you are not you're not comfortable with. In Mexico, obviously I was in my grandma's house, but still it's a place that I didn't know. So it was super scary. But the next morning I go and tell my grandma and she was like, oh, you were just probably asleep. And I'm like, no, I saw it. It was a little girl. And I was like, but you know what? If there's something behind this story, I don't want to know it, because literally, babes, I was traumatized after that. I literally didn't want to go to the bathroom by myself for like a whole week. But yeah, babes, that was the first story. To me, it was super scary because, you know, I was like 12 years old and you're still a girl, you have your imagination. But I swear, babes, this was a real thing. I really saw this thing, and I don't recommend to any of you guys to pass through this. Okay, babes, so the second story happened in my husband's house. So, you know, we were meeting, horrible time by the way. So we were meeting, we were in the first month of, like, you know, in a relationship or anything. We were not married yet, we were just like boyfriend and girlfriend. And it was, my mom had to go somewhere, so I stayed in his house with my little sister, his mom, and him. So they had like a king size, you know, like a king size bed. And his mom and him would share the same room. So that night, all of us like decided to watch a movie, right? I don't remember if it was a scary movie or not, but I'm not sure about it. But the case is that we were all like in the king size and we were in the bed. And then so I don't know where I just like start feeling like I'm super tired. Like I start feeling like heavy head, you know, like those times where you're so tired, babes, that you just want to like find a place to sleep. That was me. So he was right next to me, so I decided to lay down. And like I'm just like there, and for a sudden I just lose track, like I fell asleep. And the worst part happens when I don't know if I was dreaming or I don't know what. Now I know it's called sleep paralysis, but in Spanish we call it a different way. We call it se te subió el muerto. So I don't know if that's the right term, but we, like me, my parents, Mexicans, we call it like that, or we call it like that before knowing the real term, you know. So I started seeing like literally how a man, like I couldn't see his face, but I knew it was a man. He had like a suit, and he had like a hat, and he was coming towards the room toward us. Like in my dream, like my husband, my sister, and my mother-in-law were in the dream, but I would just see this man like in the corner, like if the door was like half open and he was coming in. It was super terrifying, babes, and I just couldn't wake up. I was like I wanted to wake up because I was seeing it and I just couldn't. And then I tried to speak and my voice was lost. So my husband was right next to me, and in my dream I was like pinching him. I'm like, wake up, but I just couldn't talk, you know. And I was so desperate, babes, because if you guys didn't know, but I have a phobia with when I can't talk, when I'm like not able to move. I have a terrifying phobia. I don't know what is it called, but I'm gonna leave it also right here. I was so terrified. So when I was finally like I woke up like that, and then my husband was like, are you okay? And I'm like, no, I am not okay. Like I saw this and this and that, like it's so terrifying, like I don't know. And he was like, what the hell, like you've been sleeping? And I'm like, I know, and I tried to talk to you, and I tried to pinch you and you wouldn't respond. And he's like, you didn't do that. And I was like, I don't know what was that, babes, but that was so scary. And that's not the only experience I had in his house. But after that happened to me, one day I was washing the dishes and I was home alone, because I don't remember why, but I think he went to work and I was home alone with just my puppy, but he was still a baby. And I was washing dishes, and I had like a bun, like a tight bun right here, and I literally felt how someone like breathed on my ear. Oh my god, babies, that was so terrifying. And like being home alone, it's even worse. So I literally like finished like putting the dishes away, and I ran to my room and I locked myself. And then when he came back, like my husband came back, I was like, oh my god, I'm so scared of your house, because I don't know what's happening. But now we're not there anymore, right? We're in a different place, so that's good. Okay, babes, well, third and final story. So this happened when I was still living with my mom and my sister and my brother. It's something similar to the one before, but this was the first time that sleep paralysis happened to me. So we were coming back from a trip from Virginia Beach, and we were coming back home. So I think it was like 2 a.m., 4 a.m., something like that. So we were putting like our suitcases back, you know, blah blah blah. So we just like literally threw everything in the living room. And since it was already late, and I think the next day we had school, but we were gonna skip it because it was already late, but we still wanted to see if we were gonna be able to make it. So me and my brother go to sleep. So my room was, I share rooms with my brother, so my room was right here, and then right next, like only a wall would like divide my mom's room that she would share with my little sister. So you know, I'm sleeping with my brother. We slept in the same bed, and I don't know, babes, I was so tired that I just wanted to sleep, you know. But all of a sudden I start feeling like I fell asleep, and I start feeling how they grab my ankles, like literally someone grabs my ankles and starts pulling me down the bed. And it was like I could feel it, babes, and then but I couldn't see who it was. So someone just pulling my ankles, and I could like literally feel how they grabbed my ankles, and they were just pulling me. And I was so scared, babes. And when I tried to talk, like to punch like the wall to see if my mom would come, I would see myself trying to speak, but I couldn't get the voice out. So I was like that, like I was trying to say mom or ma. That's how I call my mom, like ma. And I would see myself trying to do it, but my voice wouldn't come out. So I was just trying so hard, babes, until I was able to say my brother's name, and I was like, Daniel. And I just like I just did it like that. My brother was like, are you okay? Like just like how my husband did. And I'm like, oh my god, no, this happened. Like I'm so scared. Like this has never happened to me. Like I don't know why. Like I don't know if it's because I'm tired, but I don't know, babes. I was so scared. And that certain moment, I was so scared and I was so terrified. And since it was the first time that would happen to me, I ran to my mom's room, and I couldn't sleep in my room for like a week or a week and a half, because I was so scared that something like that was gonna happen to me again. So I was so scared. Like I said, babes, I didn't know the term yet there, but I speak it to my dad, and he was like, oh yeah, that has happened to me. And like they call it, like I told you guys before, but it's actually called sleep paralysis. And it's when your body falls asleep, but your mind is still awake. I don't know, babes, I don't recommend this still, because most of the time that you suffer from that, you have nightmares. It's not like a nice dream, like beautiful butterflies. No, it's like a nightmare. But yeah, it was super terrifying. I feel it has been the worst experience I've ever had, and I don't want to repeat that, and I don't want this to happen again, because it's really scary. Okay, babes, well that was it for today's video. I enjoyed this video live filming it to you guys because I wanted to share these experiences with you. If you guys like this type of videos where I just tell you my experiences, what I've been through, just comment down below, and don't forget that I'll read your comments, and I'll try to do every single video you recommend. Also, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Like I said, comment down below and subscribe to this new fan. Be part of the Babes fan, babes. I upload every Thursdays and Sundays, babes. I'm really trying, and thanks you so much for your support. We're almost hitting the 200 subscribers, babes. I am so excited, and we're going for more. We're gonna be the biggest family. I really believe it. So thank you so much. I love you guys so much, and I appreciate every single one of you guys that have been with me and that have support me and that have been there, even though sometimes I'm not able to record for you guys. But I promise I'm gonna do my best, and I'm gonna try to give you guys more content, and I'm gonna try to like go out and do content and do vlogs and do days of my lives and everything. So thank you so much for watching my videos, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye.